Hello, everyone. I'm here today to talk about my book, 100 Free Ways to Get Writing into Your Days. Basically, I know lots of people would love to write, but they lack the confidence. I mean, other people love writing, they write in diaries, they might publish books, they might have articles on things like Substack. But there's also people who would love to write, but they question whether they're good enough. And I'm here to say you're definitely good enough. You can choose to word process your ideas, or you can get a diary, much as this one here. So there you go, and a pen and record your ideas that way. So basically, you might decide that you want to write for yourself, or you might decide that you want to write for an audience. And basically, the way to create something exciting is to create something unique. You don't have to be like everybody else. Your life story is unique. So everything you write is really unique as well. And the way to do that is to start somewhere. What you can do is you can time yourself for 5 minutes and think, I'm just going to write about anything that pops into my head without stopping. I'm going to do that for 5 minutes. I'm not going to edit it. I'm just going to give it a go. Sometimes it can help to have music in the background, very quiet, gentle music to help you feel inspired. But basically, the idea is that you just write. After that 5 minutes, just put it away, go and do something else. And when you come back to it, you may find that there's some things in that writing that actually really appeal and that you feel you can do something with. It's very easy for us, if we write stuff, to then edit it out straight away and go, oh, this isn't good enough. My suggestion is that you don't do that. Just have a diary or a folder on your computer and just every so often, just write for a few minutes and then leave it. Don't change it. After you've got quite a lot of writing, you can go back through and just remember, you don't have to use any of it. You can pick key parts of it, or you might find there's a lot of it that appeals. I think that's really the key for how I got going with my writing. The other thing is, if you have a notebook by your bed, I find when you wake up in the middle of the night, that's where inspiration strikes. And you think, oh, that's a great idea. And then by the morning, you've forgotten. So, what I suggest you do then is actually, if you wake up with a great idea, jot it down, then fall asleep, and you can go back to it later. Also, I'd like to talk to you about inspiration. People do get this thing called writer's block, where they've kind of forgotten what they want to write and they don't know what else to write about. And I find going out into nature, looking at maybe the beach, maybe looking at the animals, maybe being in a wood, just spending time outside can really kind of like just recharge you and you come back with lots of ideas. Of course, you can keep a little notebook with you there because you might find when you're sitting on a bench looking at the seagulls that you get an idea. So that's another writing tip. There's also lots of different publishing options. People convince themselves they need to get this publishing deal from a huge publishing house. And if they don't get that, they'll never get anywhere. But in reality, you can publish things yourself for free. Now, book really is all about that. It's just saying, let's really forget all this stuff about not being able to do it. If you've always wanted to be able to write a book, then get writing. Read the book, contact me. I can do what I can to support and encourage you. The other last thing I'd like to say is whenever you do anything that you're even a little bit proud of, be prepared to celebrate. Our brain loves it when we celebrate because it recognizes, it says, oh, yeah, I did that well. And it improves your chances of you wanting to try it again. So good luck with your writing journey. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.